Hey everyone, hello, welcome to Getting Started with Essential Oils with Brianna of Madewell Women. I am so excited you are here, whether you're watching live, whether you catch it halfway through, whether you watch the replay or listen to it. Just really excited to come on Instagram today to talk more about the beauty of getting started with essential oils and how simple it really can be. So if you're on live, or even watching the replay, please let me know in the comments and feel free to interact with me throughout this live. And whenever I'm watching a live stream or even the replay of the live stream, I'm kind of like commenting as we go along, just because that helps me remember, that helps me kind of remember things, just like typing and writing as well. And so really excited to kick off this series. This is one of 3 kind of live streams that I'll be doing here on Instagram throughout this month of May, really focusing on mainly the 3 ways that I serve my doTERRA essential oil customers. And the first way is helping them get started with essential oils, particularly really advocating for a wholesale account and the different benefits there. And then the second way is really supporting them in using essential oils in their everyday life. And so that will be next Tuesday. And the beauty of, as you use the oils, you're going to have to replace them, right? And the different cost-effective ways to do that. And not just the oils, but really other wellness products that we're getting from other places that doTERRA has offered us and that we can get at a really great discounted rate and get free doTERRA dollars back through the Loyalty Rewards program. And then the third way that I really support essential oil customers is those who've just been impacted or who really love the idea of sharing wealth, sharing health with other women and other families around the world, and really those who want to share the oils and build an income out of it. Because I really believe that we as people who want to serve other people and have heart-centered goals and have goals to really bless other people, it is okay to do that while making an income that blesses us and our family. And so that's the third way. And so on the 17th, Angie O'Toole, who is one of my great friends and essential oil mentors, is going to join me live for that here on Instagram. So the first 2 kind of parts of this series will be at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then the last will be at 6 p.m. Eastern. I see that someone is on. Hello. Make sure you let me know you're here. Just say your name, where you're coming from, and we'll go from there. Okay. So this class is basically like an introduction class. I've been doing a lot of these. I've been doing almost one a week for the whole year so far. And it's just been really great. Sometimes one person's on, sometimes a couple people, sometimes it's more people. But it's just been really, I think people have been really blessed by just being able to get the basics around essential oils and which ones, what are essential oils? How do we use them? How do we know they're effective? Different ways to use them, and then specific oils that are just really great versatile oils that can really address maybe a need or health concern that you have right now, right away. And then I just want to share about how you can actually get those into your home, because you can learn about everything health related all you want, but until you either get that product, until you start changing your habits, it really doesn't matter. Information does not equal transformation. Information plus implementation equals transformation. Okay. And I am in a season of really wanting to see more and more women get doTERRA essential oils into their home and support them in their process. All right. So let's get started then. So we're just going to cover 3 cool things about oils that I think everyone should know. 3 ways to use oils, and then I'll give you some examples of some oils that are really oils and wellness products that are really have blessed my family and have blessed so many of the customers I've worked with the last 6 years, and then how to get oils into your home. I'll give you an example of the 3 different ways you can purchase and maybe even some of the starter kits. And then you can if you're watching this on Instagram live or replay, just message me when you've gone through this and you're wanting to get started. We can figure out ways to do that together. Hello. Great to see you on. Okay. And so let's get started. Oh, well, let me tell my story first. So I think I should tell my story around essential oils. So listen, I've heard about essential oils for years. Typically, it's been something that I've heard that you use for stress or for sleep, aromatherapy, and a massage. But to me, it wasn't until I was starting my health coaching business, because I'm also a health coach, holistic health coach, and I do work with essential oils, that I really got into, you doing more natural things, but really looking to kind of functional health. Like, what are the root causes of things, and what are the natural ways that we can take care of ourselves through either things the earth provides, either, such as food and herbs and essential oils, or the different shifts we can do with our mindset and our habits. And I actually had tendonitis in my left wrist. I'm a CrossFitter, and CrossFit didn't do that to me. Let's be clear. I overused it and didn't listen to it. And in a lot of movements that we do in cross training or CrossFit, we just use our wrist a lot. And I just was like, oh, it's fine. It's just a little sore. But it just got to a point where my wrist was like, no, I'm actually very there's inflammation happening, and I'm going to inflame you so I can heal myself, right? So my body can do its thing. But even though I was doing physio, though I was going about doing all these things, it just felt like no matter what I did, it's just there was just still a lot of tension there. I wasn't getting a whole lot of relief. And so a friend, I was considering of adding a product line to my services through health coaching, and had tendonitis at the same time. And I had a friend who just introduced Deep Blue essential oil to me. And Deep Blue is a blend from doTERRA. It is a blend of a few different oils: wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, chamomile, osmanthus, all those things. And actually, this is the oil. I wish I got the rub. The rub was what I used at the time, and a friend had given me. And I had a sample, so I just used a small little bit each time, right? But just using that and then doing the other things that I needed to do practically to help my wrist get better, I just had a lot of relief. I had relief that I had not felt in months. And so that is what really got me into being curious about what essential oils are. Why did it help my wrist? Why did I feel better? Why? And then a friend had also given me another blend because I was a public auditor at the time, starting my business. So I was working a lot. My friend gave me On Guard Protective Blend. And On Guard is the immune boosting blend. And I just, wasn't sleeping I was like, I'm a health coach, I should be sleeping more. I wasn't sleeping as much. And so my immune system wasn't, I was stressed. So my immune system wasn't just so good. And so I just started using this and could really feel a difference in just my overall health and energy levels. So these are both blends, right? So there's single oils in there. But from that point, I said, okay, what are these things and why are they working? Who is doTERRA? How do they source their oils? How do I know it's a pure oil? And what by nature of these oils just being natural things from the earth are they doing to support me and my health and my body? So as I went on that journey, I just decided I wanted to get started with kind of some of these starter oils that we'll cover today. And I still use multiple times a week and a day. And I started sharing about the oils right away. Because, the whole reason I became a health coach was because of my journey with food and my body and healthy habits and the freedom and transformation I found. I knew I wasn't the only woman who needed that. And it was the same thing with oils. Hey, Amy. I see Amy's on. Stacy, is that you? It says it's.acute. I don't know who you. Let me know your name. I think I know. Anyways, welcome, both of you. I just knew I had to share. Okay. And so over the last 6 years, I've been both doing health coaching and essential oils. And I have taught tons of classes, supported tons of women in really using essential oils for their health, home, and family as non-toxic natural solutions to their everyday and even sometimes kind of just big health concerns. Okay. And so, hey, great to see you. Great to see you. Okay. So I would love for you to share. If you're on, just feel free to type in the comments. What is your experience with essential oils? Okay. What are you hoping to learn from the class today? And if you're watching the replay, you can feel free to pause, but just let me know, where are you at with your journey with essential oils? I did a post, I think today's Tuesday, I did one yesterday, and just talking about the different hang-ups we may feel when it comes to getting started. Sometimes it's not knowing what oils to use. There's so many, or how do I even use the oil? Where do I get them? How am I going to be supported afterwards? There's just different questions that people have that may be preventing them from getting started. But is there something that you're looking for an essential oil for? Essential oils can help you with almost anything. Hair health, skin health, hormone health, exercise, stress and sleep, reducing your toxic load, it's just a lot of different things that essential oils can support you in. So I'm just curious for those watching or listening, just let me know if you have a chance to in the comments, and I'll get back to that. So let's get started to talk about 3 cool things about oils. I want to talk about how they're safe, effective, and they're actually very affordable. So they're safe. So and I'm talking about as a doTERRA wellness advocate here, right? So doTERRA is the company that I use, that I advocate for, that I believe in, from the way that they source their oils from multiple places around the world, by also impacting the places they source the oils from. There's a person at the every end of the bottle, and how they do fair wage, and just a lot of great work in their Healing Hands Foundation, but also their commitment to purity, their commitment to how much they test this oil to make sure, one, it's free from contamination and adulteration, which not all essential oils are, that it literally is what it should be. So from a chemical constituent point of view, if you've ever taken organic chemistry, which I have not, but I've heard a lot about it, everything has a chemical, right? Even natural things. And so let's say, for example, peppermint has a high menthol component. Now, if they got a batch of peppermint from a distillery and it did not have menthol, that means it's not peppermint. Therefore, they would not take it and they would not sell it to you, right? So making sure the oil is what it should be and it has the right amounts, and then making sure it's pure. Because when we can make sure that all of that happens, then the oil can do its job and be effective, right? And so what essential oils are, if you're not familiar, they're basically pure kind of extracts from the root, the stem, the leaf, the bark, the flower petal of these, different parts of nature. And when they're pure, they basically the way that they support the plant or support the life of wherever it came from, it can support us as well, as kind of both being carbon-based individuals. So I'll give you an example of like tea tree essential oil, which most of us are familiar with. Tea tree, doTERRA sources theirs from, I think Australia is one of the places, maybe a couple other places. And the climate that tea tree grows in is hot and sticky and probably prone to like fungus and all that sort of stuff. But tea tree helps the essential oil part of the tree helps protect the plant, but also helps the plant be able to survive and thrive, right? So that is why it's called an essential oil. It's essential to the life of the plant or the whatever it is. And has different health and therapeutic benefits that impact that, but also can impact us, all right, with just tons of different health benefits. And because if you were to take a peppermint leaf and really look at it in a microscopic level, you will see little oil sacs on it. And those little oil sacs are what the essential oil are. Because what essential oil companies do is that they should distill just the oil away from it, allows it to be more powerful than it just using the herb alone. So peppermint essential oil, if you were here, I would make you smell it. Very strong, very beautiful. 1 drop of this is equal to 28 cups of tea in regards to potency. It is powerful, and it's 50 to 70 more times more powerful than herbs. Am I saying don't use herbs? No, I'm just saying these oils are just powerful and potent. So you really 1 to 2 drops go a long way in regards to usage, okay? So peppermint, again, is very energizing. It promotes clear breathing. It cools the body. It relieves head tension. And I love, because of its high menthol component, again, it's very cooling. So I love, it's hot right now. Summer is upon us. I will put peppermint, I'll get the roller with the coconut oil and I'll rub it on after I've been outside, or just if I'm hot in general, like even if the AC's on and it's not doing anything. It has been really helpful. As you know, I'm pregnant, 34 weeks, and just like temperature is also something that you feel very much so at this stage. It really helps cool my body down. And also, again, if you have head tension regularly, it's really great for that, helping promote clear breathing. And you can use this one from doTERRA aromatically, topically, and internally. So we'll get to kind of a little bit more about that in a second. All right. So essential oils are safe when you're getting it from a pure source who's done their job at testing and making sure that it's up to therapeutic grade, which I trust that doTERRA has done. Now, effectiveness, right? So essential oils, they are fat. An oil is a lipid fat. And most of our cells, our cellular membrane, some of our cells, they'll only recognize things that are safe and natural. And because it's an oil, it can actually get to the root of our cell issue. It can pass what we call the cell membrane or permeate the cell membrane and pass the kind of the blood-brain barrier and get to the cell. Because a lot of the issues that we face in our bodies are in our cells. And not a lot of things, not even some synthetic things can't get to our cells. And at the core of it, we are our cells. Your cells is what makes your body up. And a lot of health issues that we see is caused by a breakdown in our cells. Like antioxidants, for example. We know that we need antioxidants. You know why? It's because our cells, they could oxidize from normal processes and they could break down. So we need antioxidants to help them with that. And so the essential oils are able to get to the root of the issue. And so, for example, On Guard is it promotes healthy immune function, soothes a sore throat, it cleansing for human and hands. Like, it is your immune system friend. We always want to have On Guard, always on hand, because you want to be on guard. That's what the name is about. And you can use that in all three ways as well, but it's able to get to, again, things that may be messing with your cellular health and really protect your immune system. That's why it's called the Protective Blend. I love using On Guard in my water. I love diffusing it at least once a day. I love, rubbing it on my body diluted in coconut oil. And On Guard is a family favorite. I love the oil, but I also love all the On Guard products doTERRA makes as well. All right, so safe, effective, and affordable. So I think as a health and wellness professional that I've been for the last 6-7 years, the most common objective I hear to anyone getting healthy or taking the necessary things is the cost. But I think what we really need to ask ourselves is it more costly now to invest a little bit in health products and even healthy food, or more pure natural products or essential oils to support our health? Or is it going to be more affordable, cost effective later when there's health issues that may arise? Because healthcare isn't getting any cheaper. Like the traditional healthcare, right? It's just not getting any cheaper. And I am all for having traditional healthcare and medical care, right? I think there's a time and place for that. But what we need to see is that we need to move and shift away from reactive healthcare to proactive, right? And I think essential oils, and even the work that I do as a health coach, but also as the work that I do as an essential oils mentor, is about proactivity. I really see essential oils as and the nutrition I do, the movement I do, the stress management I just do on my own through all these healthy habits. I feel like essential oils and these habits are my first line of defense when anything is happening. So, my daughter, hey, my sister's on. My daughter tripped over a toy today because sometimes she doesn't look where she's walking. And she had a little scuff. And I just was like, oh, I have something for that. I went and got this little essential oil blend, put it on it, all good. It's my first thing that I go to when something has happened, or even proactively as well. Like if I know it's going to be an overwhelming type of day, I'll diffuse Adaptive, which is a calming blend, or some lavender, So I just think essential oils are part of this this movement towards proactive healthcare. And it really works out, particularly with doTERRA's bottles, because of the purity and potency. It works out to pennies per dose. I mean, pennies. This one bottle of essential oil, this lemon bottle, this 15 milliliter has 250 drops. And if you're only using 1 to 2 drops per usage, that's 125 times that you use that oil. And I mean, lemon can be used in multiple ways. I'll talk about lemon in a second, but let's talk about lavender. Most of us are like, oh, lavender's one that we all want, we all use. But let me tell you all the different ways. Go check out my reels. I did one on lavender, but it's calming for your mind. It's great for your skin. If you have different issues, that if you've been in the sun too long and you get a little burny, put some lavender on there. It's great for if you have overactive glands and it's seasonal threat time. Spring is in the air, which means a lot of different things for people and how their body reacts. Lavender. Head tension as well. Lavender. Laundry, you want to detoxify your laundry and do some dryer balls. Lavender. So lavender, I'm just saying these essential oils can be used in multiple ways, and you can actually replace some of the products that you have with either do-it-yourself versions of here, or again, doTERRA has a lot of pre-done. And so you can save hundreds of dollars a year in medical cost. The only time I've really gone to a traditional doctor is one, I go almost every other week now because of being pregnant. But when something's really serious, like I'm just like, oh, like no matter what I do things naturally, like there's something else going on, right? But I think a lot of the things that we struggle with in our health can be essential oils, and switching our habits are part of the solution. That's basically what I'm saying. All right, so how do we use these oils? Okay, they're safe, effective, and affordable. Most of doTERRA's oils can be used in 3 ways. Aromatically, so diffusing. Here's my beautiful gold pilot diffuser, my favorite diffuser. It's portable. You can plug it in and charge it. It's a good car diffuser, so plug it in the USB if you need to. Has a good range, and so it's great. And I'm actually giving away one of these to my customers this month. Doing a little raffle for LRP. Anyways, you can diffuse it aromatically. We can smell straight from the bottle. We could put it on diffuser jewelry and so forth. But when you diffuse or even inhale, you really can shift your mood. You can cleanse the air. You can support your respiratory system, and boost your health in the process. So that's one of the most common ways, and a way that I'm like, everyone should be diffusing. Like that's just like the easiest way to start, and it be effective for everyone. Everyone's smelling that air, right? And because mind you, what you put in your body is just as what you smell and put on your body. And I love that essential oils can support us in all 3. So the next way you can use oils are topically, and it's best applied to the area that you want it. Like, so if you are, feeling head tension, again, you could apply some lavender to your temples, back of your neck. You could dilute with fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil, I should have brought it here, but basically it is coconut oil that has the triglycerides that harden at room temperature, and that really kind of make it smell like coconut oils are removed. So it doesn't harden. It's a little bit lighter. It won't leave you greasy. And so it's perfect when you're making a roller or you're applying to your skin, so you're not left with that greasy feeling. I love to use it as a makeup remover as well when I actually wear makeup. So putting it on topically to the area. So deep blue, right? Like I was talking about deep blue and the oil or the thing. So my wrist, I would just put it right onto my wrist here, right? And rub it right in here, right? I mean, you want to put it where the area of tension and you need relief is. And so, and even emotionally, Chinese acupuncturists would talk about like there's different places of your body and reflexology that connect to your emotions. So aromatically, topically, and internally. So internally for doTERRA, if you see the essential oil supplement information or nutrition facts, that's a quick way of like, oh, I can take it internally. And if you read the fine print, it should say which ways you can take it as well. I love using it in my water, in empty veggie capsules, which are kind of like empty vitamin capsules that you could put a drop in and take it, or under my tongue. I love doing the On Guard or even the frankincense because both are great for your cells and your health, under my tongue. Okay? Love even putting lemon in water for that cleansing ability. So aromatically, topically, and internally. Most of all doTERRA's oils can be used in all 3 ways, and there will be indications on the bottles if not. So let's go through a couple, right? Well, a few. Some of my favorites that honestly I reorder all the time. When there's a BOGO around these, I get these. One of these are in my cart every month. So let's first start with lemon. Last month I was talking a lot about spring detoxing and doing a lot of at-home cleaning products and showing you different recipes. And lemon was almost the common factor in them all. Lemon, because of its high what we call limonene content, which is a cleansing content of lemon, is very cleansing and detoxifying in nature. That's why often we hear use lemon in your water. Well, the lemon here comes from the peel, comes from the rind. It's not the acidic part. And so that's actually where the essential oil is. So it's very strong. And trust me, we've been like taking this internally for years. Whenever you're shedding, or shredding, what do you call it? Grind. You put a little lemon on something and to make it zesty and whatever. The essential oil is in there. So you're getting the benefits of that, right? So you can use this one in so many ways. You can use it in your water to cleanse your body. You can do it in a lot of do-it-yourself cleaning solutions in your laundry, in a multi-purpose surface cleaner. If you have sticky stuff from stickers or something on your desk or on your kids' stuff, you can remove it. Even whiteboard markers. I've either whiteboard is like struggling, the marker is struggling. It erases it. You could polish your leather furniture and your wood furniture, all this sort of stuff. So it's really cleansing. And if I were to take a styrofoam cup now and put a drop of lemon, it would break apart the styrofoam. So it's against anything synthetic. So whenever you are using it, it's best if you're putting in another container for you to use it in a stainless steel or glass, okay? So that's lemon. So frankincense is the king of oils and one of my absolute favorites. I think I have a reel going out this week on frankincense. But it is your cellular health friend. And so it is great for your skin health, anti-aging, which there's nothing wrong with aging, but you could just help your skin age and your cells age at the rate it should be. Helps your cells perform functionally and optimally. Promotes calm feelings. It's great for meditation. It's great for grounding. It's great for, again, skin health and so forth. So I love to take a drop in my underneath my tongue once a day at least. I love to use it after a bath in my lotion over my skin. It just is so amazing. It's so amazing. And it's great for neurological stuff too. So it's great to support that. I'd actually recommend when your baby's born to put it at the little soft spot there. So frankincense. Digestion. So this is my go-to friend for all things digestive issues, to bring zen to it. So it can help relieve upset stomach, motion sickness, nausea. It's great use at meal times for improved digestion. And so this one's great to be rubbed on. I mean, you could even smell it. And then of course you could take it internally. Deep Blue, one of my favorites during this season as well, being pregnant. It's great for soothing, providing relief for muscles and joints, kind of easing tension in the body in different localized places. So if you work out regularly and you're feeling like your muscles need a little bit more support and recovery, or you're feeling like different tension in your joints and so forth, it's really great. And again, it comes with, you could get the oil or the rub or even the roller stick. Breathe is known as the Respiratory Blend. This one is really popular to support breathing, and clear breathing at night reminds me of Vicks because of its eucalyptus. So some of these are blends, right? So because of its eucalyptus content, peppermint, there's some other oils in tea tree, lemon, cardamom, ravensara, laurel leaf, and then Digestion had some of the digestive stuff like ginger, peppermint, coriander, and so forth. So Breathe I love using in combination with a calming oil at night for my daughter, for us, if we're like just feeling like breathing's an issue at night. It really just helps clear that respiratory pathway. Wild orange and peppermint actually are one of my favorite combinations to use together because of their uplifting, invigorating, energizing nature. So I tend to put these in the diffuser almost every day. And so wild orange is very uplifting to your mood, invigorating, again, energizing. It's sweet. And it's also, you can always also clean with basically any of the citrus oils as well. And so this one is a really popular one to use to manage your mood and provide that uplifting nature. Adaptive is the calming blend to really support mind and mood, easing nervous feelings, improving sustained attention with ease to mind. You can inhale it deeply to calm the heart and mind. I love diffusing it. I have the roller. I'll roll it on, again, in moments of feeling kind of overwhelmed, but also if proactively using it in situations overwhelmed. I was talking to someone on LinkedIn the other day, and she uses it with her kids, and she does homeschooling, and she just feels like they've just been able to focus a lot longer and get less overwhelmed by using this. And so I love Adaptive. Copaiba is a really great oil. It's all around good usage oil, kind of similar to frankincense. This can help with soothing, just those different areas that need relief in our body physically, settling the body down for sleep, calming your nervous system, helping with it's just a good oil to layer with others that just provides a lot of health benefits. Tea tree, as I mentioned, is very cleansing and rejuvenating for the skin. It's antiseptic, so it's great for cleaning. It's great for purifying and refreshing your air and home. When you get a little bug bite, it's great to put on there to kind of soothe that itching feeling, or if we're all going outside more, bug bites are more. You could also get Terra Shield, which is the repellent blend, and tea tree go hand in hand. And so I really love using this one, especially if I need support in my skin in some way, but also to purify and cleanse the air in my house. Oregano comes in some of the starter kits, and people always ask me, what's the point? Oregano is really powerful. It is cleansing and purifying and really just takes antioxidant and immune system and respiratory support to another level. And so if you're really looking to, like, especially if you're like, there's something going around and you want to support your body, it's one that's perfect to diffuse. You can even cook with this one, actually. Or if you want to apply it on your skin, you always want to dilute it. It's called a hot oil. So it's your skin can be a little sensitive to it. It just provides a lot of great antioxidant support. Covered, On Guard, Peppermint, and Lavender. So, I mean, I covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different oils. Excuse me. So I would love to hear from you if you're on live or watching the replay. Were there any specific oils that I mentioned that you're like, okay, I think this could help me with this? It's really great. I think the whole point is, like, let's tie, like, what our health goal is or our area of concern we want support on to a particular oil. Because that way we know how to use it. That way we can get past, like, oh, I don't know, like, if it was one oil, if you're like, I need peppermint because it can help me do this, this, and this, and this, it's like, start with peppermint. You know, if I would love all of them. It was like, start with a kit so that can help you. But, like, I just think I would love to hear from you. Feel free to re-listen to this or watch it. Is there a particular health concern you have? Did I mention an oil that could support you in that? And if not, please let me know, because there's tons of other ones, right? So please, just let me know that. And then I'm going to mention one more thing before I kind of just share with you the different ways you could get started and get some essential oils. And that is doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack. All right. So this is actually doTERRA's #1 product. And I'm going to tell you why. doTERRA to me is it's an essential oil company, but it's a wellness company. It really wants to help people heal and be well. And essential oils are one way of doing that. I mean, essential oils are kind of like in these as well. But at the end of the day, most of us want to have more energy, more focus, have relief, well-being. We want less discomfort. We want good digestive health. We want healthy inflammatory response. We want to have stress management, antioxidant and DNA protection. We want healthy eye, brain, and nervous system, healthy cardiovascular health. We want to feel good. We want to know that our body's healthy and well, especially in this season and time of the last couple of years, right? Well, my friend, the Lifelong Vitality Pack will help you do all of that because that's what it's designed for. And so it contains three different things. I actually buy you can get it in the bottles or you can get it pre-separated in these little like packets. Packets are easier for me to take these seasons, so I have the packets, but I have some leftover bottles here too. So the first is the Alpha CRS, and the Alpha CRS is your cellular vitality complex. So it contains things like turmeric, boswellia, pineapple, coenzymes, and a bunch of different things, and even some essential oils for the tummy tamer stuff to really support that antioxidant support in your body and your cellular health. Remember, that is often when we lack energy, our cells might not be working the way they should, and their mitochondria, energy of our cells, are not functioning the way they should. So this can help with that. The next is your Microplex, which is kind of like your whole food vitamin and mineral. I mean, it has tons of different, like 100% or more of each vitamin. But it almost all of them. And then it comes from natural sources like kale, leaf powder, dandelion, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. Can you tell me you eat all those in one day? Probably not. And then a digestive blend to help you with, taking it down and helping it digest. And so I love that, because even in all my attempts to eat well throughout the day, there's just some things that I can't only eat so much, right? And even sometimes the food that we have may have had way more nutrients before it got to us, right? So that's the whole point of supplements. It doesn't replace their supplement too. So you still need to eat well. I'm not saying just take your vitamins. I'm saying these can really be helpful. So those are the first two. And then the third is our omega-3. So our body needs omega-3, 6, well, this is omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids are in here, and 9 essential oils. But our body needs those because our body can't make those. It needs to get it from outside sources. And so, it uses, there's some fish oil in here. There's the vegetarian one if you don't want the fish oil. There's pomegranate seed, and then some different essential oils that have like that natural omega-3 too. So omega-3s are important for your brain health, for your joint health, and so many, again, all these other things that I mentioned. So this is the #1 product, and this is in my order every month because we're using it. We're replacing it, right? But me and my husband have both found when we're not taking these consistently, we feel less energy. We feel more discomfort. We don't feel like our body's operating as much as the way it should. And so this is foundational. And then we also add in some digestive products from doTERRA, the probiotics, which is great for that good gut bacteria and digestive enzymes. And you can actually get these, I think, like $20 cheaper or half off when you buy the Lifelong Vitality Pack, okay? So I just wanted to mention that because I think essential oils are going to help us, but also using supplements and then shifting our habits will help us as well, all right? So how can you get these oils? There are 3 ways to purchase, and 2 and 3 are my favorite. So the first is retail. Like that is the most expensive way. Like, you know, I have some people who sometimes just want one oil and I'm like, okay, here's the link, but they're paying the retail price. And typically if you go to a store, you'll see that on retail, but wholesale is one of the best ways. And it's, you get 25% off for a whole year from when you sign up. Similar to Costco. And I know Costco and essential oils it's just different. But we went there this weekend and I was just like, what are the deal with this? Like, what's the percentage back and all that? Very different, and depends on how much you shop at Costco. That's not somewhere we normally shop. But, you know, there's rewards to it. You have to be a member. You can get things cheaper in bulk, but you also get money back if you choose a certain membership. And wholesale is in the sense that it's the same, that it's 25% below retail. But and so you get your wholesale customer account and you get a lot of different great products for 25% off. And I'll tell you some benefits in a second of becoming wholesale customer account under my team and my support. The third is below wholesale. And what that means is when you sign up with a starter kit, you're saving more than 25% because a lot of the kits are bundled in a way to give you the most product at a cheaper price than if you were to buy them individually. And that isn't just with the starter kits, that's with other kits that doTERRA has too. But also you have option once you become a wholesale member to the loyalty rewards program, which is where you can get 10 to 30% back in addition to your 25% cheaper. So I'm at the stage where I get 30% back on every order. I'm saving 55% then, right? 25% because I got a wholesale account, but then I'm doing the loyalty rewards program, which is frequent flyer miles program basically. And I get 30% back to use on future product. I just was, I'm packing my hospital bag. I'm going to go to have a baby soon. And I was like, okay, I need to get a deodorant. I need to get some shampoo and conditioner, the travel size, all this sort of stuff. And it was like, oh, wow, I can use my points for that. Right? So amazing. So, really the best way is to get a wholesale account. And I actually think even when you're getting started, best way is to get a wholesale account, but get a kit because you're just going to be able to get the most bang for your buck. And so, so how do I support, wholesale customers who choose to sign up underneath either my team or my leadership is when I send you a welcome packet with some goodies to help you get started and just say, welcome. I'm so excited you took this wellness journey with me and with doTERRA. If I kind of enroll you, I will do a personal one-on-one wellness consult, about a 45-minute consult where we'll go through your oils and products and say, okay, this is how you use them and this is how you integrate them into your life. And here are some other ones that may suit you and your goal. And we'll talk more about the benefits of your membership and the loyalty rewards program there even. I have a Facebook group just for customers where I do like a couple posts a day just on education around the promos of the month or different oils. I also do continuing live education classes where, I'll jump on live on Facebook or even on Zoom and say, let's go talk about essential oils for cleaning. Let's go talk about this new product and all the benefits of it. And then I have a training database. I've been doing this 6 years, and a lot of it I've been recording online. So I have a training database with recipes, notes, resources, and trainings that you could access, 50 plus of them at any point, right? So not only are you can become a wholesale customer there's a lot of other doTERRA wellness advocates out there, and they're great. But what I offer is these additional support, that one-on-one time, that continuing education, continuing teaching you new ways to use it. And so, again, getting started, there are some kits that I really think are the best ones to start with, particularly the healthy, I think it's the Home Essentials kit, which is the one I started with, which has a lot of these oils at the 15 milliliter bottle and a diffuser. The Healthy Start kit is the same kit, but a different diffuser, but just the smaller bottles. So this is 5 milliliter, has about 90 drops. The 15 has about 250. And those are my two favorite. There's another one, it's called the Aroma Essentials Collection. So there are pre-done starter kits, which include your wholesale membership and save you a bunch of money because you're getting quite a bit of great, the 10 oils and a diffuser together. So those are typically like what I tend to recommend is those. There's other kits too that I can send to you that you can browse. Or what doTERRA is doing right now for April, May, and June is you can create your own kit where your wholesale membership is included. So basically if you order, I think it's 150 PV where you're like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, create your own kit. You can get your wholesale membership for free. But again, the kit that I recommend right now for a couple of reasons is the Home Essentials Kit. You'll get lemon, tea tree, digestion, frankincense, oregano, deep blue, lavender, breathe, on guard, and peppermint with a diffuser for $270 US. But doTERRA is doing a promotion this month that if you order over 200 PV, which this is, you get 3 oils for free. Okay, you're going to get Island Mint. It's a citrus combo. Island Mint, which is one of my favorites. I literally have like this much left of it. It is basically lemon, lime, and peppermint and spruce. This one's not normally available to buy. You get this beautiful Island Mint one. You get Sunny Citrus, which I forgot what's in Sunny Citrus. Is it citruses? Anyways. Well, obviously citruses, and you get Citrus Bliss. Citrus Bliss is a lot of the citruses mixed with vanilla. My husband says it smells like a creamsicle, popsicle. So you get 3 oils for free. So that's why this month I'm actually recommending people do in the month of May, do the Home Essentials Kit, because you can basically get 13 oils and a diffuser, and you're saving at least $250. So it's just a great buy. And these are the bigger size bottles. So again, you can use them in multiple ways. Yeah, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link so you can see that. Yeah, and so that's my recommendation. Again, you can always get started with your own mixture or kit. But please, I think the thing is like I just wanted to come on here to share with you some of the benefits, what oils are, and different ways to just get started and get it in your home, all right? And so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them now in the comments or replay. Send me a message, all right? Send me a message so I can make sure that when you're done this, either I'll message you or you could send me a message so that we can talk and I can send you guys the link, or just answer any questions personally if you want. But I just think essential oils can do such great work in our lives, in our health, in our family. And so thanks so much for joining me. So that was the first part on getting started. I think don't wait till the end of the series, right? Get started now so that you can have it as I go through next week. You know, if you're in the US, you'll get your oils really quickly and then you can start using them again next week. And then again, so this was getting started with oils, which I really advocate for a wholesale account, but particularly getting a kit. Next week, I'll be talking to you, like I'll show you a little bit on Instagram stories, as well as come on live of like how to use oils in your daily life. And then on the third day, if you're interested in like, how can I share these with others and make an impact and income? I'll talk about that with my friend Angie. Amy says the kit does sound great. I felt myself most interested in the deep blue and breathing, sore body and breathing issues. Welcome spring allergies. Yes. And Amy, I know that you do CrossFit too. Like, trust me, it is a fitness person's friend, the deep blue. And then yes, breathe to really support not just us, but our family in our breathing areas and things we need support. Okay. All right. So I will message you, Amy. I think it's Janelle, right? And I'll just chat with you, see how you guys are doing. But if anyone else is on or watching the replay, please message me if you're just curious or have questions, and I would love to support you. All right. So I'll see you next week for part 2 on using essential oils in your everyday life. I'm going to just share with you ways that I do that, do-it-yourself solutions and pre-done solutions, and we'll go from there. Okay, and if you have a friend who is curious or interested about this, I am posting the replays here on Instagram, but also to my course database, because not everyone is on like Instagram or social, or just, sometimes it's easy to get a reminder via email. You can go to madewell345.com/oils kickstart, or go to my bio link and just sign up for the email so you'll get reminders. Or you can let me know and I'll set you up for the reminders. All right. Great to have you guys on, and I will talk to you later.